Hey everybody, and welcome back to Feed the Beast. And in today's episode, what I would like to do is actually, now that we're back here in the Nether, try and locate a Nether Fortress today. And I did want to try this just to see if it works, and it does. I wanted to try my hammer on the glowstone. Awesome. Alright, so that does work. So, it's been a little bit of a while since I last recorded Feed the Beast here, but I do want to kind of focus my attention on trying to get to a Nether Fortress today so that I can get some blaze rods, and the reason I would want to do that is actually, let me put this fire out because it's loud and annoying. I want to do some more Tinkers related stuff, and there's a couple other things I would like to do that involve blaze rods, potion brewing and so forth. Now then, waypoints. And I need a new waypoint, and we'll call it Home Portal. Or I guess I'll just call it Headquarters. Save. And we'll close. Get out of that. And there we go. We've got a nice waypoint here now next to our portal. And as I say, my plan now is to try and locate a Nether Fortress. I brought my jetpack with me. As you can see, I've also... oh gosh, that's powerful. I've also upgraded to this Manalian broadsword. Don't really have any arrows, which could make this kind of difficult. There's more than one of them. Oh boy. I'm also looking around for ores as well. There we go. Wow, he dropped a lot of XP, probably more than I thought he was going to do. Oh, I guess that's something else. Hey, 2 gas tiers though, not complaining about that. So we've already been somewhat this way before, so I kind of know where I'm going. But not totally. Probably the main thing I have seen over here is just kind of lots of nether and big lava lakes. Not really any fortresses. But I'm hoping that we'll come across one today. I really want to try out. There's something I really want to try out that involves blaze rods. I want to try and make a Tinker's Construct shovel. I'm not aware if you can do this or not. And put auto smelt on it. And if I can mine sand and it gives me glass. Now if I can, that would be awesome because it saves all that coal. And obviously I could have moss so that it auto repairs itself after a certain amount of time and so on. That would just be fantastic if we could do that. I'm gonna get this easy access glowstone here, and I have my hammer which helps out in collecting it. So takes like no time at all to chew through this. Get myself tons of glowstone. It is breaking some of the netherrack as well, but it's not too bad. Here we go, get rid of this, that. It's really actually nice and simple as well. I'm gonna need to climb up a bit higher. Look at all that glowstone on the floor that's ready to be picked up. I guess I'll break these with my pick. There we go. Alright, so now I could also use that glowstone dust to make it back into blocks, so it's all good. So how much even was that? Let me see here, I've got to pick it all up first. A bit more down here. Over a stack for sure. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. We're up to a stack and a half of glowstone blocks. That's pretty darn awesome if you ask me. Here another gas, that's not super worrisome. Oh, look on the mini-map. I think, yeah, there's a fortress right in the distance. So we found one. And to get over there, I'm probably going to need to use my jetpack. Yeah, it looks that way. It's kind of one that's out over the lava lake. That's what I brought my jetpack for, so I could do this. The ghast is around somewhere. That's my original waypoint over there. So we don't actually... Ooh. I need to get out of here for a minute. So many blazes around. Oh wow. I want to regen my health. I don't actually need nether wart is what I was trying to say. I don't need this anymore either. So that's handy. I want to see how this sword does against blazes. Ow. 2 hits. Enemy Slayer. Oh, Slayer Mob, I guess that's Tinker's Construct related. And we're still on the clumsy level of tool grade. Oh boy. Get out of here. Got a blaze rod. Excellent. Give me that. Trying to collect as much of this stuff as I can too. So yeah, what else is around? Not a deal by the looks of things. So now that we're here, obviously I can farm those a little bit off camera. I do want to investigate the Nether Fortress to see if there is anything else of particular use here. I'm also looking around for wither skeletons too. I know that I probably don't have much of a chance of getting a skull, but you know, it's worth trying. Some nether wart. More nether wart. I don't really need it, so I'm not gonna pick it up. Now, this version does have chests, which potentially could have some valuable loot in. Nothing over here though. Something on the map here. It kind of looks like a blaze. It is a blaze, okay. It looked different. Maybe it was because it was being overlapped by something, I'm not sure. He's up there. Angry, of course. I'm gonna eat some more food. This isn't super far away from where my portal is. Oh, there's a chest. I don't know if this is going to have any different loot in it, but we'll see. No, not least in that one. With a big glowstone vein. It's kind of the same sort of stuff. Yeah, not anything super handy by any stretch, but it is something. I kind of want to collect that, but at the same time I don't want to lose any of it to the lava, so probably give it a miss for the time being. So with that in mind, is that it to this fortress? Is there anything else to it that I've not investigated? It's quite a small one actually. Yeah, my portal is just under 400 meters away, so a little bit of glowstone there. What is this here? It's kind of messed up. I don't think I've been over this part yet. Oh, I think I have. This is where the spawner is. So it doesn't look like Nether Fortresses are any different on first sight now that we're in a modded version of Minecraft. Generally, the Nether has been pretty much the same. Oh. So that's that, I guess. I have some netherrack to bridge with. Not seen any wither skeletons either. Ah, this is where I came in at. Right over here. Ooh, chest. It's kind of weird, isn't it, how it's broken in like that. More gold. Gold horse armor. Nothing special then in that case. But there is another chest. More gold. More horse armor. I don't even think I've seen a horse, to be quite honest. Go down a bit. Heard a weird sound. Oh, this is back where the Nether Wall Gardens were. There's something right outside. More chests. Ugh, just more of the same. I don't even have enough room for all of that, to be honest. And this is kind of a dead end. Plenty of gold related stuff. Horse armor as well. I think I can melt down the iron and the gold horse armor for the ingots, but I can't do that with diamonds at the moment. I would need an uncrafting table or something similar to do that with. So really all I need to do at this point... Oh dear. It's not what I wanted to see. How many arrows do I have? 2? That's not even enough to take out one of these blazes. It's damaged. Ugh. It's damaged them both, but it didn't really do a whole lot. Now I don't have any arrows. Really, all I want to do is just get enough blaze rods to do some damage and make that tool. I wasn't really sure exactly what I wanted to do anyway. Oh, great. This is not convenient. There we go. Come on, spin up a few more. I've got 3 blaze rods. I probably only need 5 or 6, and then I'll be good, and I can go home. Oh dear. I'll ruin my armor doing this. What is that up to? 5? I'll get probably 1 more wave of blazes, and then we'll head on home, as I don't really need to be here anymore. I will leave a waypoint though to where the fortress actually is, so that we have that available to us. How's this doing? I'll probably check another time. Oh god, I want to be careful I don't die here. Righty ho, let's get on out of here. 8 blaze rods, that's plenty. There's a skeleton. More blaze. Alright. I haven't seen any wither skeletons. There's probably some around, but I've just not seen them. So I'm going to make a new waypoint here. Where is it? Waypoints and new fortress. Oops. Save. And we can get out of this. We have a fortress waypoint now. And I can switch out to my jetpack. Oh, a blaze head. And head on home. Not sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but I wonder if there even is anything I can do with that. Uses. No. I guess it's just a trophy item then. At this point. So it's actually not all that far away from my base portal either. I just didn't see it last time. Some more cobalt. There we go. And where is my base? Just like right down here. Pretty close, that's for sure. I'll probably... Oh yeah, here's that gravel. I was about to say I'm probably going to cut until I get back now actually. Probably makes the most sense, so I will see you back at my home base. Well, I'm back, and I don't think it ever got shown on video, so I'm going to show it now, but I actually finished the second turtle quarry, as you can see. He's just resting up there for now because I haven't gotten back to cleaning him out yet. And I need to kind of clear out the ores in the walls and so forth, but that is actually pretty much done. So as I said, I'm back at base now. I've stowed all my stuff. I've just gone to pick up some more lava so that I can, for one, make the whatever it is, the lava crystal, and also so that I can top up my Tinker's Construct smeltery because it's getting kind of low on lava. So I think we're going to make a cobalt shovel. Don't need something as powerful for this. Yeah, as you can see, I don't quite have as much as I would like, really. That's much better. So we're going to keep one of these because we do need that for the lava crystal. I need 4 blaze rods and then I need some fire charges. And in the meantime, I do have this left over, but I'm not going to use that. Instead, I'm going to melt down some of this here and just use cobalt. Now, for a shovel, what was it I needed again? It tells me on this, yeah. A shovel, I need a shovel head and a, what I would assume to be a tool rod, honestly. So we have a tool rod. Do I have a shovel head? That's the first question, and it doesn't look like I do. So, if that's going to be the case, I'm going to need to make a shovel head pattern. Then I'm going to need to get in here with this, make that, throw that in there, melt this down, and get ready to go with that. Then in the meantime, I need myself some gunpowder, which I have in here, and some blaze powder, and some coal to make fire charges. I need 4 of those. I don't think I've ever made these before, so I don't know how many you get. You get 3. Right, well, we'll make 6 then. So that's the fire charge bit down. We have the blaze rods now, so I can actually make it as soon as I get a moment here. So we're going to make a cast out of that with the 1 ingot we have. And I'm going to melt down, I think 1 of these should be enough. I'll melt down 1 of those. Now the next thing I need to do is actually make the lava crystal. So in order to do that, I think it was like this. And then yeah, there we go, lava bucket in the middle. You do get your bucket back, that's important. I didn't think I would get it back. That's nearly done. I'm excited. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, but if it is, it's a game changer. That's for sure. Let's see. Alright, so we've got cobalt, 2 ingots worth. So let's pour that out. It's the head. Still some left to make a tool rod with. Excellent, so we have those. Now if I make myself a shovel here. Yeah, there we go, cobalt shovel, reinforced 2. Durability 1400 and 2 modifiers. So it doesn't last as long as these here, but it's good enough for a test. So I'm going to obviously add my usuals. Moss is the first, providing I have some. Yeah, I do. So obviously I have 2 modifiers, so I can add moss and then the auto smelt. So moss, I need this for. And can I add them? I think I can add them on this one. We want to put the tool in there. Moss. And then the lava crystal to give me auto smelt. Right, so now let me put this piece of sand on the ground. Oh my god. That's actually a thing. Oh, that is brilliant. This means whenever I have this, I have a repairing furnace, essentially. As soon as I mine things, I don't need to use these anymore. And this isn't going to be as important either, only for ores. So I'm going to sleep in a bed here for a minute. I'm actually going to kind of go to town on this. There is another thing I would like to do as well, now that I have a little bit more cobalt. I was kind of thinking about making it out of the Manalian though. I wanted to make myself a hammer. Not a hammer, an axe. A proper good axe. What is it called here? Not that one. This here, the lumber axe. The lumber axe is a broad chopping tool. That would help no end for bringing down trees, but I need so much stuff to make that. That is a lot of stuff. I think I worked it out that I would need like 15 or 20. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that or not. For the moment, I could probably build a lower grade one, but I don't really see the point in doing that. Blue slime's out here. And by the way, I actually turned off the blue slime spawning in my config, and in the next update that will also happen as well. Because in the Twilight Forest it was just nuts, and it was really hard to do anything there. So I decided it would be probably better just to disable them outright. So that means then that now I can essentially just get glass for free, pretty much. And then whenever it's burnt out, I can just carry it with me and it repairs itself. Even better. I kind of want to find a nice place to take some sand from and get a decent amount of it, because I'm running pretty low on glass anyway. You know, I still need to make animal farms. I never did that. Yeah, here we go. It's fast too. You got to remember, this doesn't have any haste on it yet. The particles make me a bit laggy though. Oh man, that's brilliant. Love Tinker's Construct. I wish I'd have used it in my other series, to be honest. It would have helped so much. But that's like... Oh, and you get the experience too? Yeah, I'm already up to a stack of glass, pretty much. 64. That's all I'm going to do for now, but definitely going to be using that for sure. Right, so I guess the next thing to do then... Oh, and you know what? I can try digging these now. Oh, that doesn't do anything. You just get the gravel ore still. So I guess the next thing we need to really look at is probably work on a bit of a skeleton grinder. As I was saying, I think earlier in the video, and if not, I'll tell you now. Probably the thing that's holding me back the most is having a decent supply of armor and a decent bow with a lot of arrows. And we have a skeleton spawner right next to our base, so it would be nice to get a better supply of arrows and bows going. So I'm going to put this random stuff away for the time being. The string. Blaze rods will go over here. Gunpowder. We've got all of this other random junk right now as well. Kind of running out of room for everything. We'll have to do some base work again at some point. That's now full. I'm going to do a swap here and do that for that. So where are we at now? Sand. Whoop. So if I need sand normally, I'll just use a normal shovel, and if I need glass, I'll use my glass shovel, essentially. Right, so lava bucket. I'm going to put away for the time being. Fire charges and my other buckets I'm going to keep on me. Moss can go in there. This is my junk chest that I'm going to throw this in. And this ore and that ore. Coal. My jetpack can actually go back in the bat box for the time being. And now I can get to work on this. So I already have an idea in mind for this. So what we need to do first is actually go out 4 blocks in each direction. And this doesn't take long, does it? And obviously this is going to be an experience trap. Obviously digging dirt doesn't do anything with that shovel, so I'm actually going to switch out and use my other shovel. And we'll get rid of this at the same time. So we're going to go out 4 in each direction. This is the same trap I have built in many other worlds, not just modded, but we are going to do some of the redstone in a bit of a different way. That's kind of the idea at the moment. I believe Project Red actually adds a timer into the game. It's like a block that looks a lot like a repeater, and its specific function is to time things. So what I would like to try and do is actually make a timer which activates a crusher piston instead. That might be something a bit better than the lava blade that I use in my vanilla series, so we'll see. The thing that stops me from using that in my vanilla series is just the fact that usually requires a lot of repeaters or a hopper clock or something of that nature, and generally I don't want to go through all of that. It's a lot more effort than what is really required for a dungeon trap of this nature anyway. So what are we up to here? We have 4 blocks in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This would be the 4th here, and then this way we've got 1, 2, 3. This would be the 4th. Right, so I'm gonna need to take out all of these blocks. Oh god, that scared me for some reason. I'm not sure why. Probably heard me. So just got to dig the rest of this dirt out. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I just need to do the walls. Not a big issue. Clear all this out. And I will need to add some proper lamps in at some point. For now, I just want to get the main sort of structure of it up, and then I can do some improvements to it off camera. Right, so the roof will go up 1 block, and then it comes out like this, just like so, in all the directions. And I'll come and clean these all out later. Fill this in. Very simple, nice and easy to do. Do the same over here. And the auto refilling makes this even easier. Here we go. And we are going to need to go a block down as well, or probably 2 blocks down actually. Gonna get rid of this. See how quick and easy this is? That's the whole wall gone. I can replace it with cobble. Make it look nice and neat. There we go. Fill this in. And we'll do this wall as well. This one's going to be a little bit more of a pain because there's dirt in the way. I should probably make one of those excavators, you know. That would be kind of handy. There's a lot of Tinker's tools I want to make. It's just getting the supplies for them. Because the Man Alien is not easy to get. You have to spend a lot of time in the Nether for it. And I don't spend a lot of time in the Nether, unfortunately. But we will. We'll probably make some sort of Nether quarry or something to gather the stuff. Alright, so we've kind of filled in this now. So we've got the beginnings of it here. I'm going to go at least 2 more blocks down, just so that they don't bump their head like they can on the spawner and get stuck. Not really good for efficiency. I mean, they'll go eventually, but I don't like it anyway. We'll go into this corner. There we go. Getting a bit more copper for our efforts. Probably the only drawback, I think, to this pick is it's probably not as fast as an efficiency 5 diamond pick. I think that's really the only drawback. Now, what I can do is actually make a cobalt pick, and that is a lot faster than this. What is its mining speed? Does it say? I don't think it does. Mining speed 13. A default cobalt pick has a mining speed of 14, and then I could put haste on it, so that might blur. That might be a way forward for making work picks, is make them out of cobalt. And this is kind of more of a specific use pick. Because I could also make another silky gem and make this into a silk touch. I could also make this into I'm talking about picks, not the specific one I'm using right now, by the way. I could make an auto smelt pick. Not that I would really need that. That kind of does the same thing as Silk Touch on blocks, and I wouldn't want to use it on ores because I have a machine facility for that. So, you know, just kind of the ideas that have come into my mind. Right, so now we have this. The next thing we need to do is make a proper floor and fix the remaining part of the wall. Like this. And what I would like to try and do is these front two here are going to get dug out. And then there will be a water channel in here that drops them down. I believe my base, yeah, is right here. This is where my base is. It's probably going to be raised a little bit above this. It's probably going to be in this little area here. So, and I hope nothing spawns. It'd be really unpleasant. But definitely already getting there, that's for sure. Some aluminium. That'd be handy if I want to make some more alumite tools. Kind of moved away from that now, though. And also, this grinder gives me an opportunity to kind of upgrade my sword. I can use my sword here and just beat the mobs down with it, one hit at a time, and build up my sword that way, and then while I go AFK it repairs itself again. It's as simple as that. So that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna fill this in here as well. Oh boy, so much to do. And by the way, I haven't forgotten about the spider spawners. We will do something with that at some point. I'm just kind of having a hard time deciding how I want to go about doing that. I did mess around with the vacuum hoppers, but they didn't seem like really the best way forward for it. I'm probably just going to have to do a rail related solution to collect the spider drops. I have a similar sort of game plan in mind for witches. The thing is with witches though, I can kind of control them a little bit better because they don't climb, for one thing. But we'll see. I have some witch spawners not too far from here on the overworld, I think the other side of the meadow, which I would like to turn into a small witch farm for redstone and particularly glowstone. I already have plenty of redstone, I'm not really using it. And obviously you get the bonus side products of sticks, sugar. Oh, here we go. I've gotten moss too. That's interesting. So now, how high does the skill level even go? I have no idea. So I don't know what moss 2 does. I assume it maybe repairs it a bit faster, or what? I'm not totally sure on that. And it surprised me. I thought at this point it would just be kind of done. Really taking its time though now. Yeah, auto repair too. Hey, if it goes faster, I'm not complaining. There we go. Fill this in here as well. I'm gonna get these. There we are. Alright, so we have the room made now. Now I'm gonna need my buckets. I'm gonna pop out here for a sec. Use my infinite water pool that I have. Man, Tinker's Construct though is so fun. I kind of want to just sit there and mine to upgrade my tools. It's a lot more fun than grinding, that's for sure. Now if I'm right in thinking, yeah, that will not spill over the edge, which is exactly what I want. Put a light up there. And now what I can do is I can put another one in here, but before I do that, I actually need to replace the floor. Like this. And I'm gonna just do that for now. And just remove that again. Right, so we're up to this point now. And what we can do next is I'm going to make myself a stair. If I don't already have any. I have one. Put a stair there. And we're going to extend our tunnel. This is a neat little trick I learned, which is a little bit better than doing the other method. Do I have a sign? I don't think I have a sign, so I'm going to have to make one. Not a big deal. Sign. And I'm going to put a sign there. That was weird, like how... Do you not write on signs? Yeah, I did there. That's very odd. Why didn't I... Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm never going to be able to kill him from there. That's weird. Like, why... When I get so close to it, do I not get the GUI? Oh, well. That works, I guess. Give me that back. And... Now what I need to do is basically just extend my water channel over outside of the room. So we've got one... How do we need to extend this again? I forget. I think it's actually the sign. The sign goes on the block before, like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... This would be 7. 8 would be here. I could drop them down there, potentially. Because I kind of want it to be at floor level. If I can get it to be at floor level, that would be perfect. So I'm going to just fill this in temporarily. I do have a bucket of water, so I can kind of see. See, it doesn't mess with the flow here either, which is important. So the skeletons will travel up, it goes as far as that, and then this is where the channel ends. And down here, what I'm going to do is build a sort of platform for them to fall into. A bit like this. We'll fill that in. Right, so they have a little platform now. That's where they need to stand. We're going to stand here. So that they can't climb back out. And I'll fill that in. So they have a place now where they stand. Need to break that so that they can fall down. And obviously, while I'm stood in my base here, that spawner's going to be active all the time, so... Oh, hello. He'll be finding us soon enough. There he is. Sorry, not today. It's weird how the water doesn't update either, and kind of fill in there. Alright, so that's that done. So now, if I was to take the torches out of this room, skeletons would spawn. And it would be as simple as that. So now what I would like to do is actually make the timer. Yeah, Project Red. And what do I need for that? Oh gosh. A circuit plate. Oh, that's only smooth stone in a furnace. A conductive plate, just need some redstone. Yep. A pointer, just a redstone torch. Yes, okay. Well, I've got a grip on this now. So circuit plates are just smooth stone in a furnace. I'll just cook it up in a regular cook it up in a regular furnace because I don't know if it'll work in the electric one. An anode. Yeah, I got 2 circuit plates. And I guess while that's doing its thing, I'm going to do the lighting in here. Or at least get the lights in position. So the way we're going to do the lights is we're going to have one above. And then we're going to need two in each corner. Not there. Am I going to have enough? Probably not. No, I'm going to be one short, but I can make more. Like this and like this. I'll probably do the wiring for that off camera, but I just wanted to kind of show you where they were going to go. Yeah, I'm going to need one more redstone lamp. Glowstone and some redstone in here. And where are they at now? Crafting table. There it is. Excellent. Need to be able to climb. Right, there's the lamps in. How's this getting on? Plenty of these now to make the timer with. So we need a conductive plate, which is just one redstone. I'm going to get rid of a few of these ores as well, just so that I have a bit of room. So I'm going to need that. Can I actually make this whole thing outright? I guess not. Right, so made a conductive plate. We already have 2 circuit plates. Oh, we need more of those. How many more do we need? Another 2. We then need 2 anodes. Let's do this one step at a time. We need 2 more of these. And then 2 more anodes. You get 3 per for doing that. So we're set on those. Now we need a cathode, which is a circuit plate and a redstone torch. There we go. And then we need a pointer, which is smooth stone, a redstone torch, and a circuit plate. So redstone torch, circuit plate, and a smooth stone gives us a pointer. Then the pointer goes in the middle, that goes there. They go like that, I think. And that. What am I missing here? Just 2 circuit plates that it sits on. We get a timer. So as you can see, every time that happens, it will, at a certain interval, activate a redstone pulse. Not sure if this is exactly what we need. This was doing it every 2 seconds. Can I, like, turn it off? That's probably the key thing. Yeah, that locks it. So what I would basically need to do is turn that off, let it suffocate something. So let's just set the time interval to, let's just say 20 seconds. So we turned it off. This would be while it was suffocating whatever it is. I don't know what IO means. Maybe it ignores, possibly. And then it would reach its interval here. It would activate. And then that would be it. So we've got to find a way to make use of this. We would kind of need to push a button. See, here's another thing. If this is powered, I guess like this, and it's locked, if I push a button, I'm just going to get a wooden button for this. Aha, okay. So potentially then, all I would really need to do is... Oh, it has to... Okay, that's interesting. Didn't realise it did that. It just bounces back again. That's interesting. Maybe this is not what I'm looking for then. Maybe I need something else. Let me see what other ones there is. An ore gate. A latch. We might need a type of latch actually to make this work the way I want it to. A counter, a sequencer. We might need a sequencer. Possibly. I'm not sure. A state cell. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at this probably in more detail. But I actually think we're running out of time too for this video. So probably what we'll do is we'll finish this off next time when I've done a little bit more research into these things here. So that we can do the redstone part to this. But I will do the lights off camera. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode anyway, guys. And I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, see you later and have a good day.